Hey all, how are you going? Welcome to Rescue on another round of Righteous Readings where I give for righteous readings to you guys, my beautiful other viewers. We are about to kick the part 2 for the recovery spread. So we have done the addiction side of it. That has just been released. I'm now going to do the part 2, which is referring all to those in the stages of recovery. So if you are in any stage of the recovery process from an addiction, be that any and all, this is the place to be. So first I want to do a bit of a free-flowed reading. So we're just going to see what the cards have to say. And then the part 2 of the part 2 will be the spreaded version that I invented myself. Now, I'm sure you've heard this spiel so many times before, but I will give you a quick backstory. These spreads were invented after I came onto the tarot scene and found that there were no spreads or no readers doing readings in regards to this very important issue due to addiction and recovery stages that people go through in their stages of dealing with an addiction. Now, I'm very proud of this spread, both of these spreads, the addictions and the recovery version. I'm very, very proud that I actually bought this not only out, but it has been going for a while now. The recovery version is a bit newer. I only started that in the 2023 year because I wanted to split the addiction from the recovery so we could have two different stages and be a bit more tailor-made for all of my ladies and gentlemen out there that are looking for information in regards to this. Okay, so without too much further talking and yakking from me and bogging down, the beginning of the reading, I really would like to just, sorry, I got some indigestional issues this morning, so, yeah, so I'd love just to get into it and see how it all flows and, yeah, see where it all goes. Best of luck, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, by the way, this will contain messages for March and April. I'm spreading this out a little bit further because we are running a little bit behind at the moment as well. Okay, so March and April, recovery stages of addiction, any and all. Best of luck. All right, let's see what's on the cards for those in the stages of recovery from any and all addictions in the months of March and April of 2023 year. We're just looking for messages of high prevalence that people need to know throughout the month in April 2023 year to start with. For those in recovery from any and all addictions, what advice can we give to those that are seeking guidance in regards to their recovery through their addiction travels in March and April 2023 year? Okay, now that was something else. Just fish that out of the deep blue ground, out of the slate. Two of Swords, Ten of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Okay. Well, the Two of Swords is that of a decision here. A real fork in the road, I guess you could say. You may be feeling a little bit hoodwinked over some decision or not wanting to make a decision right now at this point in time. But I'm seeing it's not going to make too much of an issue for you because you are very grounded in where you are right now with the Ten of Cups. There's much investment in the relationships. There's much growth here. Things are a lot more plentiful for you now than what they were in your stages of addiction. Things are moving much more freely. Relationships are a lot stronger. With the Four of Pentacles, I'm seeing you're cleaving hold of your money. You're not letting people use you for monetary wealth or monetary stability. You're standing on your own feet and you expect that of others. With the Knight of Wands, I've got to say there is a journey here and there's something to do with time. Time-based. You've got endless amount of time, but you are putting pressure to do with time on yourself, I feel. There's a journey or some sort of distance that needs to be put here. A journey and advancement and movement here that you may be having some qualms about, because then we have the Page of Wands reverse coming in after that. You may not be desiring this move. You may feel it may bring in instability. You may feel that this may be just the thing that takes you off your good process and progress, because then we have the Death card in reverse, Scorpio's major. This is a lack of change and transformation. You don't want to change. You don't want to transform in this regard. You don't want to move. I feel that you are very settled where you are and you're doing great work. And you just don't want to F that up. For some of you, you may need to journey because of this Page of Wands and Death card in reverse because of someone you know, younger, adolescent, maybe a child, like your child or someone's child. Could be a niece or nephew, perhaps. Maybe making some bad decisions, trying to lead them towards the light, I guess you could say, make better choices. I feel like you can save yourself, but you can't save everyone else. The death card of reverse. It's a bit of a lesson of you can lead the horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And as much as you want your 9 of Wands, a lot of battles here. A lot of battles. Maybe a bit of respite and repose between them, but they are not ended by a long shot yet, my darling. Any more information for March and April for those in recovery from addictions? Page of Cups reverse, yeah. You're very, you get very deviated by this individual. You get very susceptible to their needs, to their wants, to their issues become your own. Hey all, how are you going? Welcome to Rescue, another round of Righteous Readings. We are going to do the recovery stage spread now for those who are recovering from addictions for March and April of 2023 year. Okay. Also, I would like to just put it out there, if anyone has seen my short video, I'm trying to get in contact with a very special friend of mine over in America, and she seems to have gone missing. If anyone has seen her, please let me know in the comments of that short video. I'm very worried and concerned about her welfare and safety after receiving rather worrying messages during our last conversation. She's very avid social media person. She's always on social medias, and she has not been on social media since the 17th of March. Alarm bells are ringing for me here over in Australia. I've spoken to many people over in America that is in our social circle, and no one has seen or heard from her since the 17th of March. I really fear that she's met with foul play. Now, if someone could please, if you have heard from her or seen her since the 17th of March, let me know. I'm screaming over here in Australia because I've got a terrible feeling. A terrible feeling. So if you know where she is, or if you've seen or heard from her since the 17th of March, please let me know. I'm hoping I'm just being over worrying. As the days go by, I'm starting to really feel that something has happened to this poor woman and her children. She's got 2 daughters, twins, and I'm worried about their safety. Guys, this is serious, okay? If you have seen her, Pisces Love 5, please let me know. I just need to know that she's safe and well. So let's get into the spread now. Sorry about that, guys. She's just at the forefront of my mind right now, and I will not rest until I find this woman. I need to know that she's safe. I would do this for anyone. So, if you are a part of my family, close-knit group on my channel, this is what I do. I'm a mother bear at heart, and I will not rest until I know that she's safe. So please let me know if you have seen, heard from her, or had any communication with Pisces Love 5 since the 17th of March. I'm flipping discs over here, people. I'm flipping shit out. All right, so let's get into this recovery spread now, because that's what we are actually here for today. So I did some pulling of cards for you a couple of days ago, and now we're just going to take up from where we left off. So this is for the recovery stage of addictions, and any of all, I don't care what it was that you were addicted to, that's fine. Any and all here, baby. Any and all, we take it all. And sorry. And then we're going to do the spreaded version now that I've actually invented. I'm not going to get into the backstory. I say it every time, and I'm a little bit low on energy. All my energy is going into this searching for this for my friend, and I'm a little bit spent. But I will not rest until I get answers, because that's what I do. So let's get into the recovery stages now of addictions for the months of March and April 2023 year. So yeah, any stages from any addictions, this one's for you guys, okay? Thank you so much for joining me. I greatly appreciate your time and greatly appreciate you viewing this content. I know this is a subject matter that is not the easiest for people to watch or to respond to or want to comment on, and I understand there's a need of anonymity with this readings, but I do them because I feel it is necessary, because we are all facing these struggles in day-to-day life, or know someone who has. and it affects everyone around them. And we all want to be happy and live healthier, happier lives. And we all want to help those that are suffering or going through some shit and they need, guidance. That is why I'm here, to give guidance, some solace, and just to let you guys know, if I can't do anything else, to know that you are not alone. That I can bloody assure you, you are never alone on this one. Okay, guys, let me warm up the cards and find out what's coming in for everyone in recovery from addictions for March and April 2023 year. And thank you so much again. Okay, darling. Spirits, guides, ancestors, and source, what's coming in for those recovering from addictions for March and April of 2023? Yeah, I need to know information in regards to those recovery from addictions for March and April of 2023. Yeah, please. Doing a recovery spread for any addictions. Any and all addictions. Those in the stages of recovery of those addictions. Let's find out. Okay, so firstly, guys, we're looking at your current energy. Now we're looking at what obstacles or challenges you may face throughout this time. Next, we're looking at how you feel in your emotions, how you're feeling in your emotions during this time. How you are thinking at this time, thoughts through your mind. What are you thinking during this time? Next, advice to how to better manage this recovery. Advice for how to better manage this recovery. Maybe how to best manage this recovery. Advice. Now we're looking at advice for moving forward. Advice for the future. Moving forward. Lastly, an outcome. Oh, wow, okay. I don't want to clarify this. Which we had, funny enough. Just forgot that there's an extra card, but I'm taking it. Okay, guys. Oh, that was very unconventional, but that's okay. So we take it any way they need to get it across to you today. Sorry, I'm having a very unconventional day. It's a little sloppy. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm in the thick of something, but this is important. And I know she would want me to be doing this because she believed people needed help just like me in regards to things like this. Underlying energy, the whole underbelly of this period of time of March and April for those in recovery from addictions is Sagittarius's major arcana. It is the Temperance card. I like this because this is always about the balance. It's about that equilibrium. It's about using what you have around you and bringing it into a fusion of flow and making it all seamlessly sew together. It's yin to the yang. It is the balance. It is temperate. It is patient. And it is very, very pliable. That's the whole underlying energy for you for this period. You're being very balanced. You're being very patient. You're being very much in the energy of being able to fuse those materials or elements or things around you into fusion and make it flow effortlessly like the water from cup to cup. It's flowing. It's free flowing, and it's all fluent and fresh, and we're not dropping a drop. Let's go through the placements now, as I said, and get some explanations and see where it all sits for you for this period of time, my darlings. Just move some of these cards up way so it just looks a little bit, it still looks best. So the first card that we pulled was for your current position, your current energy, where you are sitting currently, coming into this reading, the here now. So your current energy was Taurus's major arcana. Actually, it is the Hierophant, but it is inverted, guys. There is a sense of giving much sacrifice, much of self. and maybe feeling like the cup is running a little empty. For some of you, I want to say you may have been married and there may be a disalignment with a marriage or a commitment here of sorts, or spiritually you're feeling very depleted. You're feeling very much like there's nothing in the tank. We're gifting a lot and we may feel we've sacrificed a lot, but the payoff has been minimal, or the sacrifice just wasn't enough. More is needed, and it's like I can't give more out of a cup that's empty. There's a sense of being depleted here, I want to say. It's a sense of spiritually being empty, or a marriage that has gone null and void. There is no seeing things from the same side. We aren't spiritually aligned. We aren't on the same page, sort of thing, if you understand what I mean. Your current obstacles, challenges, things that you're going to need to deal with and or face. Another major arcana for you. It is the Wheel of Fortune, but it is inverted. Now, this speaks about some bad odds, some bad sequence, or some bad events. Luck isn't on your side, and you may see some bad luck situations happen. Don't fear, just manage. You are not cursed. You're not going through, the world is not against you. Spirituality is not trying to make life hard on you. It's just out of control. The sequence of events that you may face during this period, and you may get a little down on yourself and start to think, oh my God, everyone's out to get me. I don't want to step foot out of the house, otherwise, a piece of debris from 20,000 Ks out of Earth may come down and actually me on the noggin. That's a bit extreme. That's not going to happen. But you may just feel like Lady Luck is not on your side. She's abandoned you during this time. Do not worry. Do not worry. Do not fear. Push through. How you feel in your emotions. You feel the Seven of Pentacles reversed. You feel that there is a much depletion of money, or that money has not been plentiful, and it's really hard to feel good about money. Money is like the tool of the devil, I want to say to you guys right now. Money is not your friend. Maybe you're having trouble managing your money, but your emotional field is, I don't want to partake in any type of money. Definitely not in the growth of it, or looking at the assets and realizing how much we've depleted it. There's a sense of me and money ain't friends no more. Me and money need to go our separate ways. I don't know how that's going to work for you, because money, unfortunately, is something that will always be here, whether it's in true form or plastic, or, we have barcodes that we scan ourselves one day in the future. I don't know, but we need to pay for things. Things are never going to be free in this world. Once they start taxing air, well, then I'm out. The next position is what you're thinking, how your thought process is going during this time. And you're going a mile a minute, I want to say, because your thought process is a Cancer Major Arcana. It is the Chariot. Your thoughts are all about forward movement, adversity, pushing through in a warlike rant, not letting anything hold you back. This is all about triumph. This is all about the force by the balance of yin to yang. The toggle, which is in the middle of the Chariot, that sort of spinny looking thing, is all about the force that we use to keep it upright, and it spins around on itself like a topple. Perfect balance with speed, endurance, and balance. It's like that, race car drag versus velocity. I'm not a mathematician by any means, or know much about any of that stuff, but I do know X, Y, Z kind of stuff. And the Chariot's all about that. It's bringing in adversity through triumphs, through pushing through, and it can get a little warlike, it can get a little crazy. But your thoughts are driven, and they're precise. There will be no failure here today. There will only be adversity and triumph, no matter what. The next position that we are looking at is how to better manage this during this time. Some advice here for you. And we came up with Aries Major Arcana, and it is the Emperor. Your advice for managing this is getting your authoritative self. Be the commanding individual you can be. Get your emotions in check. Get done what needs to be done. Don't be emotionally attached. Do it via mind, not the heart. This is taking control, and this is controlling yourself and the outcome. This is very much taking it by the BASS, so to speak, by the long and hairies, and really owning it. To manage this is to control your emotions and to control the situation through respect, through leadership, but through knowledge. The Emperor is very smart. He's not a stupid individual. He knows things long beyond his years. He's a real old soul, I guess you could call it. But he manages his emotions in check like something fierce. He doesn't allow things to get on him or emotionally tie him. He gets shit done. He don't mince words. Now, the next position is all about the future that's likely coming in. And we had the Ace of Wands reverse. There is a lacking of desire here. There is a lacking of ideas, creation. There's a lacking of want to. Maybe we just don't know what to do right now. There is a sense of being a bit lost in the source, not knowing where to go from here and what to do about it. Moving forward, we have strength. The advice for moving forward from here is to have tenacity, to have strength, to have courage, and to use the force you have already rather than forcing it with additional energy. And using what you have in an infinite-like setting. Managing it, being one with the beast instead of fighting against the machine. Accepting the fact that, yes, you were an addict or had this issue, but you are in recovery now. And every day that you remain in recovery is a day you manage the lion, that you manage this beast, and you become so much more stronger, so much more enlightened, and so much more in control and happier. Everything flows so much more infinitely fresh and easy from this. Next is the outcome, and then the next cards clarify that outcome. Now, we had 4. I only wanted 3, but we got 4, but I'm going to take it. Now, this outcome's a little sticky, guys, because we have the 5 of Swords reversed, the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands reversed, and the Hangman reversed. So it's a little bit of a storyline here on its own. So the outcome is there is going to be a lot of battles, especially in the mental sphere of our thoughts, of our ideas, of our wants, of our way of seeing things. And we're going to be met with some resistance. We may even feel dejected by those we are trying to get a point across to. But I'm seeing here you are enlightened. You are getting direct guidance, I guess you could say. You are being pushed in the right direction, regardless of whether people are going to stand with you or not. You know that you need to invest in self, invest in loving yourself, putting yourself first, and spending some time on yourself, making yourself look good, feel good, really fluffing the emotional sphere of self, because the Queen of Cups is very emotional as well. Her emotions run deep like the water. She sits her throne upon the water. She is one with the water. And the water flows freely. The Page of Wands reversed, though, is telling me that there is still much of a seduction or much of a connection with the bad and naughty. This could be an individual, place, or thing, but usually the court cards refer to aspects of a person or a person in general. Pages tend to be adolescents, much younger in years, teenagers to 20s sort of thing. And, of course, the Wands is fire energy. This is a young individual here that comes across a little bit egotistical, a little bit knowledgeable when they're not really, but someone that is very, very maybe attractive on the eye. But someone that's a real seducer, someone that's a player, someone that wants to, occupy you, not keep you. it's all a little tussle fun. But I'm seeing with the hangman inverted here, there is a sense of not learning the lesson here, guys. If we play with fire, we're going to get burnt. But then you go play with the fire again and you wonder why you got burnt again. The hangman inverted is not getting that enlightenment from the experience. He's repeating processes and he's not learning a thing. He's not getting anything retained. It's all bleeding through like a sieve. So the outcome is this. You're going to be met with some battles. You may not be able to get your point across or your ideas across or get people's support on your side. Queen of Cups is saying, regardless of this, you are still being very much to point of yourself and really bringing in, sorry about that, really bringing in your intuitive guidance and really bringing in what you believe to be true and bringing in what you emotionally feel tied to and connected with. I feel like there's an individual here that might try to run you off your track, and you need to really learn the lessons with this individual. That this individual may not be there for your highest or best good, and maybe just purposely there to see your downfall. I don't think you will fall. I think that you will see this for what it is. And even though you're not learning the lesson right now, that lesson will be retained within your memory banks very, very soon. I hope this was able to help you guys. Sorry, I've got a few things on my schedule today, and now I've got a few extra things I need to do, and I really do feel pulled to go and do something I need to do. I want to thank you all so much for being here today and viewing this content. Please leave a like if you feel that you can. I know there's anonymity with these readings, so I don't expect ever for people to, comment or show much support in these readings, not because you just don't want to support it, but just because of the anonymity factor, and I support that. So please know that I understand that, and I wish you all wholeheartedly the best for your recovery during this time. Please keep going forward. I'm so proud of each and every single one of you for getting this far, and I believe that you can make it all the way to the end of that finishing line, regardless of whether you feel good, bad, or ugly in the process. You are beautiful to me always. Always beautiful to me, babes. Love yous. I gotta run.